How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RuffleRel. It's currently, I am live streaming as I'm recording this video, but we've got loads more of Pokemon Legends Arceus leaks that we're going to be covering. Of course, I'm not going to be showing any images, as I do not want to get in trouble. I'll just be reading information. We've got sources such as Eclipse. We've got the Pokedex Twitter, Discord, as well as Central compiling stuff, and of course, 4chan. Everybody's posting shit. Just credit to all them boys. El Chico, by the way, Evie on Twitter as well. Shout out to you for data mining all this stuff, because I know that's the individual that you guys can thank for a lot of the data mines, who does most Pokemon data mining for, even for BDSP. So let's get started. So what the hell is this? Basically, Eclipse found, El Chico found, that there's a black Arceus plate and a carved one in the game. And also the Arceus plates are in the game, as well as one called a Legends plate or something, as far as I understood it. Also, it's not black, it's blank. A blank Arceus plate and a carved one. Sorry. But we know that there's this one called a Legends one, which is a bit odd. So we'll see what, comes from that. Also, we have confirmation that you can be in battle with multiple Pokemon in the game, right? So you can basically be battling more than one Pokemon at a time, which is insane, okay? It's just gonna be really fucking difficult in some cases, I will feel like. But there's loads to do in this game. It seems like you can, its progress is gonna take a while. This is not a game you're gonna be able to speedrun very easily. It's gonna be time consuming, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, the game is gonna be very time consuming. Next up, we have some other things to talk about. Shigeru Mori is director of Legends Arceus. Yes, so Shigeru Mori, been wondering where he's been at. Well, guess what? He's been working on this game. He's the one who's been working on it. Next up, the Pokedex. So here are the numbers for the brand new Pokemon. 899 is Werdeer. 900 is Cleavor. 901 is Ursaluna. This is a brand new evolution of Ursaring. 902 is Basculegion, and 903 is Sneasler, which is a brand new evolution of Sneasel. Hisuian Sneasel. 904 is Overquill, which is a evolution of Hisuian Quillfish. And then 905 is Anomerous, which is the brand new Genie Pokemon, which is like this snake-looking thing. That's the fourth one added to the combination of all of them. And as already mentioned, you can battle multiple Pokemon at the same time in this game, but you can only attack them one by one. You have to pick a target, whereas the Pokemon themselves, the other two, can attack you one time each. Which is interesting. The game also apparently has a first-person mode, which is really strange, but there apparently is a first-person mode, so I don't know, man. That sounds interesting. Also, the evolutions are a bit different in this game. You don't get an evolution like, if your Pokemon levels up, it doesn't just evolve. You have to go into the party and you can click on it, and there's an evolve button if it's, achieved the criteria to evolve, which is really interesting. Also, let's continue on. Arceus has new Legends plates. We've already talked about that. There are brand new Pokeballs. There is the normal Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Feather Ball, Wing Ball, Jet Ball, Heavy Ball, Leaden Ball, Gigaton Ball, Wing Ball, Jet Ball. Jet Ball was twice there for some reason. Heavy Ball and Origin Ball. So kind of a lot of them. There's also new items related to Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. The Origin Ore, the Adamant Crystal, the Lustrous Globe, Grecia's Core. Okay, those are some of the ones that are in there. So we'll see how that all connects. And apparently, speculation only on this one, because this is not confirmed, by the way, coming to you from Lord Funt and the people at Pokedex. But apparently Volo, which is the guy in the Gingo Guild, the guy with the blonde hair that's connected to Cynthia and is her ancestor, apparently he might have a Giratina in the final battle towards the end of the game. Like, he might have a Giratina as you battle him. So we'll see how that turns out, if that's the case. So far, remember, that's not confirmed. It's just speculative based on some stuff they've been seeing. We'll continue on, though. There are brand new moves. So 25 new moves have been introduced, and here are their names. Dire Claw, Psy Shield Bash, Power Shift, Stone Axe, Springtide Storm, Mystical Power, Raging Fury, Wave Crash, Chloroblast, Mountain Gale, Victory Dance, Headlong Rush, Barb Barrage, Esper Wing, Bitter Malice, Shelter, Triple Arrows, Infernal Parade, Ceaseless Edge, Bleaking Windstorm, Windbolt Storm, Sandsear Storm, Lunar Blessing, and Take Heart. Those are the moves. Also, Pokemon have no abilities, and there aren't any new abilities in the internal data of the game. We continue all, though. They continue on. So, a thread of the moves description. So here are all the moves and their descriptions. Dire Claw, the user lashes out the target with ruinous claws, aiming to land a critical hit. This may also leave the target poisoned, paralyzed, or drowsy. Psy Shield Bash, cloaking itself in psychic energy, the user slams into the target. This may also raise the user's defensive stats. Power Shift, the user swaps its offensive and defensive stats. There's a lot of insane moves here. Stone Axe, the user swings its stone axes at the target. This definitely has to be Cleavors, aiming to land a critical hit. Stone splinters left behind by this attack continue to damage the Pokemon, the target, for several turns. Springtide Storm. The user attacks by wrapping the target in fierce winds brimming with love and hate. This move's additional effects depend on the user's form. Mystical Power. The user strengthens itself with a mysterious power. If it excels in offense, its offensive stats are raised. If it excels in defense, its defensive stats are raised. Thank you, Chanel Poodle, for subbing. Raging Fury. The user rampages and spews vicious flames to inflict damage on the target, then becomes fixated on using this move. Then, Wave Crash. The user shrouds itself in water and slams into the target with its whole body to inflict damage. This also damages the user and raises the user's action speed. Chloroblast. The user launches its amassed chlorophyll to inflict damage on the target. This also damages the user and lowers the user's action speed. Mountain Gale. The user hurls giant chunks of ice at the target to inflict damage. Victory Dance. The user performs a dance to usher in victory. This raises the user's offensive and defensive stats and increases the damage dealt by the user's move by 50%. Headlong Rush. This has to be the Ursaluna one. Also, thank you, Mac Time, for subbing. The user smashes it into the target in a full body tackle. This also lowers... Okay, so we read that one. This also lowers the user's defensive stats. Barb Barrage. The user launches countless toxic barbs to inflict damage. This may also poison the target. This move's power is doubled if the target has a status condition. Esper Wing. The user slashes the target with aura-enriched wings. This also raises the user's action speed. This move has a heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Also, Sabbath, thank you for the $2 donation. Bitter Malice. The user's attack its target with spine-chilling resentment. This may also have the target with Frostbite, which, by the way, is a new status condition, Frostbite. This move's power is doubled if the target has a status condition. Shelter. The user makes its skin as hard as an iron shield, raising its defensive stats. Incoming moves also become more likely to miss. Shelter, by the way, is definitely related to the Hisuian Gudra, by the way, which is a Dragon Steel type. Triple Arrows. This definitely is Decidueye. The user delivers an axe kick, then fires 3 arrows. This raises the chance of its future attacks landing critical hits and also lowers the target's defensive stats. Infernal Parade. This is going to be Typhlosions. Basically, the user attacks with a myriad fireballs. This may also leave the target with a burn. This move's power is doubled if the target has a status condition. Ceaseless Edge. The user slashes its shell blade. This has to be also Samurott, I guess, at the target, aiming to land a critical hit. Shell splinters left behind by this attack will continue to damage the target for several turns. Bleak Wind Storm. The user attacks with savagely cold winds that cause both body and spirit to tremble. This may also leave the target with Frostbite. Wild Bolt Storm. This has to be the brand new Genie Pokemon. The user summons a thunderous tempest and savagely attacks with lightning and wind. This may also leave the target with paralysis. So that's that. Those are the brand new moves. There it is. We continue on. So there is also some other stuff to talk about. For example, I think we have, let's go to the top here. Basically, don't want to spoil it, but noble Pokemon battles sound really cool. Each battle will have its own unique quirks and strategies. So almost like a gym battle in itself. Then we have new status conditions and weather conditions. New status condition, Frostbite. At the end of each turn, the Pokemon is hurt by its Frostbite. Any damage it deals with special moves will also be reduced. New weather, Snow. Pokemon are more likely to get Frostbite, and drowsy Pokemon are more likely to fail to act. The speed of an Ice-type Pokemon is also boosted. Dude, Snow is going to be intense, and Frostbite's going to be lit. Also, the Arceus battle theme, Dialga Palkia theme, and Giratina battle theme have leaked and apparently sound amazing, according to what people have been saying. More new status conditions. Obscured, which is a brand new one. The Pokemon is concealed in mud or the like, raising the chance the Pokemon will evade opponents' moves. Okay, interesting. Primed. The Pokemon has adopted a hard-hitting stance, increasing the damage it deals with its moves. Fixated. The Pokemon is fixated on the last move it used. This move will deal increased damage while the fixation lasts, but any damage dealt to the fixated Pokemon is also increased. A new status condition, Drowsy. The Pokemon is drowsy and may fail to act. Any damage it takes is also increased. Explanation of why Stealth Rock has been changed. It's now a field effect for multiple moves called Jagged Splinters. Multiple moves cause this field effect. At the end of each turn, the Pokemon is hurt by the Jagged Splinters digging into it. Terrible Might. So we got some interesting one. Even more status conditions probably going to be used for bosses. Wild Might. All the Pokemon stats are boosted. The Pokemon also takes reduced damage from status conditions and move effects such as poisoning and splinters. Terrific Might. The Pokemon takes reduced damage from status conditions and move effects such as poisoning and splinters. And Terrible Might. All the Pokemon stats are boosted. The Pokemon also takes reduced damage from status conditions, move effects such as poisoning and splinters. This all got to do with the the noble Pokemon and those boss battles sort of. Even more new weather effects. Strong Sunlight. The speed of Grass-type Pokemon is boosted, and Fog. All moves are less accurate, apart from moves that are always sure to hit. Continuing on. Apparently, they made a mistake. Shikuro Mori is not the director of Pokemon Legends Arceus. We saw his name in the leftover file from Sword and Shield. The actual director is Kazasuma Iwao, the director of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so he effed up. The actual person, interesting. So it isn't Omori. So then Omori must be busy with Gen 9, most likely. That pretty much would then mean that he's probably busy with Gen 9. But also, I'm going to be honest, I loved Ultra Sun and Moon. I like some of the stuff. I really liked some of the stuff they changed and improved in that game compared to Sun and Moon. And I'm so happy that this man got the opportunity to like do this, because that gives me confidence in this game. I know some people worried about it, but I actually am now even happier that it's not Omori. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm even more happy that it's not Omori, bro, because if it's this guy who... I love this man for making Ultra Sun and Moon the way he did. I like that game. I think Ultra Sun and Moon should have been Sun and Moon, and Sun and Moon shouldn't exist. In my opinion, it's better. I know people are like, oh, but the story, but I don't care. Like, the game itself, the gameplay was better in my opinion. Dude, I'm just going to say it. I think Omori's busy with Gen 9, and this man made Legends, and he did a great job at it, and I'm going to enjoy this game. We'll continue on, though. Continuing. So, all the new forms, let's see. Have we missed anything? I think... let's see, the full staff list. If you're interested, let's see the staff list of all the people. There's a lot of people. So director, which is Kazumasa Iwao. CG director is Haruka Tochigaka. There's a lot of people involved in this game. Oh boy, it's a lot of people involved. That's a lot of people. Damn. So yeah, a lot of people involved in this project, man. Holy crap. I don't think we've missed anything. I think we've gone through everything we had to cover in this video. And of course, we already talked about some of the new Pokemon names. Sneasler, Ursaluna, by the way, which is a brand new Ursaring. Funny enough, Ursaring is in the background. New form and everything. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on all of this. Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to be the end of this video. So if you watch this in a video format, thank you for watching. If you guys are watching this as a stream, just wait. We're not done for today. But video-wise, we're done for now. Thank you for watching.